John Fedro here with mobilehomeinvesting.net, and in this video I want to walk you through some time saving, some cost saving mistakes, and actually a video tour or kind of showing you this commercial auger snake that we're using to just ram through this clog and actually pull it out. We're going to show you what it is. It's going to surprise you. Probably not going to be what you think it's going to be. That's a little later in the video. Right now I want to talk to you about whether you're at your home, whether you're at one of your investment properties, prevention of a slow drain, of a clog, what that could result in, the P-trap, cleaning that out. You have chemicals, plungers, snakes are all possibilities when you're talking about a clog somewhere in the drain. And we're going to talk about even if you have a kind of a chronic problem, what that might be. So really quickly, prevention is 101. A lot of clogs can actually be taken care of, whether they're in the P-trap, whether they're further down the drain. A lot of clogs come from, they're just over time. They come from hair, they come from coffee grounds and other food, soap scum, cooking grease. Be wary of what you're putting in your pipes. They sell drain stoppers, sink stoppers, even for your shower to catch hair, to catch coffee ground, to catch food. And that's all stuff you don't want in your pipes. Think of your pipes as your arteries, for your body. Be careful what you put in there. Also, you can send letters to your tenants if you have properties rented out, letting them know, hey, buy a $2 or $3, hair catcher for the shower, for the tub. It's going to keep your drains moving nice and quickly. It's the best thing to do. Most people just don't know that. They just don't think about that. It's not that they purposely want slow drains or want to, cause clogs. You just have to be aware, again, of what you're putting down your drain. It's common sense, but it's not always common practice. The biggest spot where you're going to get clogs in a toilet, in a sink, is going to be the P-trap. Those is a U-shaped, S-shaped bend to allow heavier objects to collect inside of the P-trap. And on sinks, you can see right here, you want to take off these two coupling nuts, and that's what's connecting the P-trap, which is the piece of curved pipe, again, you can see right here, that is connecting the tailpiece of the sink to the waste pipe leading out of the back basically into the wall and then away from the home. So you want to take off this P-trap, you want to clean it out because a lot of clogs can be right here. So the P-trap problem is going to be somewhere right around here, as you saw. But if you have a problem further down in the drain, now notice that this drain right here is pretty, well, depending on how far you stand back, it's kind of horizontal. It doesn't have much of a downward slope versus, a pipe that was going like, let's say this. And obviously this pipe is a little bit thicker. So waste pipes carrying the water outside of your home, either underneath a mobile home, underneath your single family home, in your apartment building. Homes can settle, mobile homes can settle, and these waste pipes, they can shift a bit. So if they're older, they might be kind of narrow and they can't carry a lot of volume away from a home. But gravity and water is what carries a lot of this clog, a lot of this waste away. So over time, if your waste pipe becomes horizontal, like this black one here, you're not going to have a lot of gravity carrying this clog down. You're going to have a lot of clogs and slow drains because this hair just kind of builds up in here versus a pipe. And this is just easy to fix. It's just a tilt of a pipe will make the drain flow a lot quicker. So if you're having chronic problems, just water's constantly being backed up in your home, you definitely want to call a plumber, get some professional in there that knows what they're doing. But when we're talking about actually, having a clog that we need to have removed here, there's a couple different things we can do. You have chemical options if there's slow drains, if there's clogged. Now chemicals use chemicals to cause a chemical reaction. They use caustic chemicals, so make sure you're wearing goggles, safety protection on your eyes if you do use this. On the back of the bottle, most of these say do not use in toilets, and that's because they cause a chemical reaction, like I said, that actually heats up when it attaches to the clog. It heats up where the clog is at and dissolves that, and then gravity and water can then push the clog down the drain. But they will heat up and actually damage and crack porcelain. They will also damage and weaken PVC pipes and damage older pipes. So a lot of plumbers recommend, don't use this stuff. It's toxic. It goes into the environment as well. All natural home remedy for keeping your pipes fairly clean and moving quickly for a drain is a half a cup of baking soda, half a cup of salt, pour that down the drain, half a cup of vinegar, pour that down the drain, let that stand for about 5 minutes, then go ahead and pour a gallon of hot water down the drain. That's going to go ahead and just as a prevention, you want to do that maybe once a month, once every 2 months to keep your pipes flowing pretty freely. Plungers, there's all different types of plungers on the market. I couldn't believe when I went to the store all the different kind of plungers. This one is kind of gimmicky. It says it's the world's best one. I don't know about that, but it goes into actually into the toilet right there to create a tight suction, and then that part just creates that negative pressure to then loosen the clog. Most of us know how to use a plunger. This one's cool and tiny. It goes. It says it's made for everything, like the sink and the toilet. These two, pop quiz, which one is for the toilet and which one is for the sink? This one right here is for the sink. This one is made for the toilet. It has this extra little flange here. Do they both work, you know, to clog a pipe? Do you need two plungers? No, they both work. From my experience. So, and then you also have snakes or augers, which actually go into the toilet to loosen up and push the clog down the drain, or to loosen it up, kind of get it attached, and maybe you can pull some of it out. But the ultimate goal is to, of course, loosen the clog to then push it down the drain. Now, most of us know how to use plungers. Most of us have used those before in our own residences. A lot of us haven't used snakes. And I want to kind of demystify those snakes right now because they're very easy to understand. So let's go actually right now into the field, into a mobile home park, and have a commercial auger, a commercial grade snake that we're going to go ahead and well, you're going to see just what we do to free up a clog and actually find out, you know, 10, 20 meters down into the pipe, exactly what is causing this clog. We're going to pull that up and show you here in just a little bit.
Tell me what am I doing? What should I do? Blah 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 blah. What is this? I'm going to put a little bit of water. Let's do it. Let's do it. Ready to push the fire. Good, tasty.
Oh, wow, plant leaf.
Good.
All right, do you remember that main sewer that we were cleaning out with that 50-foot commercial snake, the one just 2 seconds ago? Well, we moved this mobile home in since. It's amazingly fast how we do things. And there's the clean out right somewhere over there. Now, we got that all cleaned out. That was working fine. While we were removing some of the junk from this mobile home that we recently moved in, totally found something that is totally applicable to this video. So I wanted to show you right here. We have some handheld snakes. And these you can just purchase from Walmart, Home Depot. And what you're going to do, a real quick lesson, this one's called a drum auger. And you're going to put this front part that just wiggles around into either the drain or a clean out. And what you're going to do is push this as far as it can go into the toilet, into the clean out, as far as it can go until you reach something. And then once you reach something, you're going to go ahead and tighten this up. There's instructions here. And you spin this as fast as you can. All this can kind of catch on to stuff. And when it just circles around in the drain, it just does catch everything. You want to pour some water down there periodically. Excuse me. And when it does loosen, you want to push more. This is 15 feet long. This one is not as long, but you see the same kind of mechanism. It has that big kind of nub at the top. And you want to push it in. All right? And we're going to spin as fast as we can go. If you want to spin it. And again, you just want to use the power, whether you're a little person or a huge big guy, you can do this. So it doesn't take much time. This is with the same kind of technology that the professionals use. Maybe they use an automatic one like you saw us using before, but these are cool, very inexpensive, and they should really help out for you to save money, maybe not calling a plumber. And you can just do this yourself. So if you have any questions or concerns, or maybe you have a better improved way to do something, please don't ever hesitate to comment down below. Let me know what you thought. Please share this video. If you need any help, you can reach out to me at john@mobilehomeinvesting.net. I hope I'm still in the shot. Thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.